I am very excited to announce a hotly requested automation for our HubSpot integration, and that is the ability to sync acceptor responses straight through to HubSpot. So all you need to do is select the trigger when the page is accepted by the client, and you will see a new action, which is updating deal fields from acceptor responses. Now, any Qwilr page you have that has an accept block will have name, email, and organization as optional, and these fields are the first ones that will come up for you to map. If you also use a custom accept form, which has a few more questions for your clients to fill out, you can also click the tick box here and choose the custom form. Once you choose the custom form, in this case, I have one that just has 2 questions, the business number and whether the customer wants training. They will also fall into the table, and you can choose to map those across directly to HubSpot. When this automation runs successfully, the data that the customer responds will automatically be mapped directly to your HubSpot fields. And the exciting thing about this is you can then use HubSpot workflows to use that data to complete the customer's lifecycle. So you can do things like sending out an email with some of the details, or filling out billing information, or correctly entering them into a subscription or to a customer success workflow, or so much more. You don't have to sync every single answer, so you can choose to sync the ones that make the most sense to you. In this case, I'm going to choose name, email address. I'm not going to sync organization, and I'm also going to sync ABN. You can see that any successful mapping will have a green arrow, and anything that you've chosen not to map will continue to be grayed out. You can also only choose a field one time, and we do accept any custom or standard fields. They do have to follow a few requirements in terms of the data, so we're generally sending text across. So the best field that you can use is a text-based field that has limited validation, because we obviously can't control exactly what the customer types into those fields when they answer the acceptance form. Anything that's already been chosen will be grayed out. And if you're adding any brand new fields in HubSpot in order to do your mapping, and you'd like them to be reflected in the list here, all you need to do is use this refresh fields button, and they will automatically pop up. If you happen to have multiple acceptors for your pages, you can click these 3 dots here to add an acceptor, and you'll be able to add as many as you need, and then you can cycle through the various acceptors. You don't need to map the exact same things for each acceptor. So on acceptor A, I have not mapped organization, but for acceptor B, I could. It really depends on your workflow and what makes the most sense for your business. The order of acceptor A versus acceptor B or C will depend on the order that customers accept your page in. So it won't always necessarily be in the exact same order. It's purely based on time. So the first person to accept your proposal will be mapped as acceptor A, and so on and so forth. And you'll still need to assign this automation to a template before you go out of this screen and click to save to make sure that it can run successfully. You can track the success as usual in your activity log, where you will see whether the automation has run or whether it has failed. If there is a failure, often it will be due to the data not matching the exact validation that's required by HubSpot. So it's best to check your HubSpot deal properties to find out what might be going wrong, and you will need to manually map any errors that come up. We're very excited for you to use this new automation, and we hope you get a lot of value out of it.